Hooble-doop, tiddly peeps. I'm Hubba, talking to you from Hoobland. And I'm about to send 4 of my favourite Hoobs down to Earth to find out all about you for my great Hoobapedia. Here they come! You know who the Hoobs are?
Iver!
Groove!
And Tula!
We're Hoobs! And they're ready to go.
Oh.
Now the wheels are turning, we can all get learning all the things we want to know.
Hey!
Hubba's in Hoobland, and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing,
We keep the engine spinning.
hoop hoop hooray! The Hoobapedia is coming your way.
Way!
The Hoobs are here, so what do you say? Hoobs!
Oh, this is Hooby groovy.
What you doing, Groove?
Oh, I'm just looking up at the sky.
I can see that.
Oh, and I'm thinking how Hooby groovy it would be if we could just fly about up there in the Hoobmobile.
Oh, it would be Hooby Groovy Groove. But the Hoobmobile doesn't just fly about, does it?
No, it doesn't. The Hoobmobile goes whoosha!
Yes, exactly. It goes whoosha!
Yeah.
Straight up to space.
Yeah.
Straight off to Hoobland.
Yeah. Pity. I bet the Peep planet looks hooble-dooble-dooper from up there in the sky. Hey, maybe we could fly above the Peep planet somehow.
Maybe we could, Groove.
Yeah. Now, I wonder, what would be the best way for Hoobs to fly so we could see the Peep planet?
Hubba, 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 hubba.
That's Hubba Hubba. You asked the question for Hoob News, Groove.
Yeah.
We'd better find Iver. Come on.
What would be the best way for Hoobs to fly so we could see the Peep planet? That's an excellent question for Hoob News. Hoobs everywhere will want to know the answer to that.
Oh, good.
Hooble-doop, Iver.
Hubba-doop, Groove.
Do you like our question?
It's herbaceous, Tula. Came as a bit of a surprise.
I can't wait to put the answer in my Hoobapedia. I'll let Roma know that you need her to find out about flying. And in the meantime, let me see what I can find for you on HoobNet. Now, what do we have here, Hoobs? Oh, of course, it's a bird.
Yeah.
And birds fly, don't they?
Yeah.
And they do fly beautifully, don't they, Hoobs? Just look at those. Oh, here's a cheeky little fellow. Oh, there's another one, look. And there's a big bird flying very high in the sky. I expect they get the most hoobacious views up there, don't you? Oh, look, what did I tell you? Oh, yes. Oh, aren't they lovely?
Hello.
What a glorious way to fly.
Oh, it must be Hooby groovy to swoop through the sky like a bird. Whee! Whee!
But we're not birds. We're Hoobs. We can't fly.
Well, yes, maybe we could fly if we rode on a bird, eh, Iver?
Oh, yes. I'd love to ride on a bird.
Yeah, but the only problem is you're too heavy to ride on me.
Oh.
And if you're too heavy to ride on Groove, you're definitely too heavy to ride on a bird, Iver.
Oh, you're right. A bird's not the answer.
No.
Pity.
Yeah, we need to find something big that flies that we could ride.
Yes, but what?
Oh, what, oh, what, oh, what?
Oh, what?
Oh, what, oh, what, oh, what?
Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what? What? Sounds to me as if you need some kind of machine, Hoobs. I don't know much about Peep machines, but I know who does.
That's tiddly peeps.
Absolutely.
I'll go and talk to them.
And I'll drive. Let's get those motorettes singing and get the engine spinning.
And I'll spin over to the Hubba fridge while we drive along. We'll need to take some food with us when we go flying.
Seatbelt. We're off to see the tiddly peeps.
We're off to see the tiddly peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the tiddly peeps. They're smart.
They're fun. They know.
The tiddly peeps help us find things out. They give us clues.
They tell us news.
That's what they're all about. We're off to see the tiddly peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the tiddly peeps. They're smart.
They're fun. They know.
The tiddly peeps. If we need to know who, what, where, why, when, and how, we'll ask them. Off we go. We're off to see the tiddly peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the tiddly peeps. They're smart, they're fun, they know.
Oh, Hoobadoop tiddly peeps!
Hoobadoop, Iver!
Come over here. Would you like to do a Hoobie hello?
Yes!
Hoobadoop! Hoobadoop! Whoop, whoop, whoop! Oh! Now, we've been trying to find out about flying machines. Do you know about them?
Flying machines?
Yes, something that flies in the sky like a bird. Something a Hoob could ride in.
You mean an aeroplane?
Oh, an aeroplane. Did you hear that, Groove?
Yeah.
Tula?
Yes.
That's it.
There are lots of different kinds of planes. What sort are you looking for?
Well, we want to see the Peep planets from high above, you see. So, what do you think would be the best kind for us? I mean, do you have any ideas?
How about a jet plane? Jet planes fly really high and really fast like this.
Hooby-galooby! I've seen those up in the sky. Yes, that could be just what we need. Are you watching? Tula, Groove, do you think a jet plane would be Hoobacious?
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Tiddly Peeps. You've been ever so helpful. But now I have to get back to the Hoobmobile. Hooble-toodle-doo!
Hooble-toodle-doo!
Fly!
You know, there really is nothing like a nice fat cheese sandwich when you get hungry on a long plane ride.
Yes, Groove. I'm going to look up jet planes on HoobNet.
Oh, sorry. Jet planes.
Yeah.
Hooby-galooby, we found the answer.
Yeah, they sound perfect.
Oh, no!
Oh, Tula, what's the matter?
It's this jet plane. Look.
What's wrong with that? It looks Hoobacious and spacious to me.
Oh, look at that. Plenty of room for plenty of food.
But all the jet planes I've found are doing the same thing, flying high above the clouds.
So?
Groove, do you have anything that looks like a cloud in one of your collections?
I'll go see.
And, Iver.
Yes?
Can I borrow your little Peep planet, please?
Yes, of course you can, Tula.
This looks like cloud, Tula.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Groove. Now listen carefully.
May I suggest a Hoobie test before we fly too high? This fluffy stuff that Groove has lent will help with our experiment.
Zoom, zoom by, swooping through the sky. Way up there we Hoobie three, Hoobacious things we're sure to see. But if we flew up in a jet, maybe we would get so high that through the clouds we go and would not see much down below.
This fluffy stuff can be the cloud over Iver's eyes. Then we'll know if a Hoob's allowed to see through cloudy skies.
Zoom, zoom by,
I'll see what I can spy. If we're up there, we need to know exactly what we see below.
tell us, Iver, what Hoobie news you bring.
I'm sorry to say, my Hoobie friends, I cannot see a thing! Oh, there's no way we'll see the Peep planet if we fly above the clouds in a jet plane.
No, just as I thought. But maybe there's another kind of Peep flying machine that doesn't fly above the clouds.
Above the clouds or not, we will still need something to eat.
Roma.
Ah, here's Roma. She's bound to be able to help.
Hooble-doop, Hoobs!
Hooble-doop, Roma!
Now, as you can see and hear, I'm standing in front of a helicopter. Helicopters are hoobaciously exciting machines.
What are those whirly bits at the top, Roma?
Those are called rotor blades, Iver. They go round and round hoob loads of times a second. And there are some more whirly bits at the back, too. This means that a helicopter can fly almost anywhere.
Do helicopters fly high, Roma?
What? What? Sorry, Hoobs, I can't hear you. Now, another good thing about a helicopter is that most of it is window. This means that you can look out in any direction and see everything below you really clearly. Oh, it looks as if this helicopter is about to take off, and I'm going with it.
Roma, be careful.
This is Roma Hoob, about to go up in a great big helicopter. Hooble-toodle-doo!
So that's 1 tooth for me. 1 tooth for Tula.
A helicopter just has to be the answer.
How many hoob nips do you want when we go flying, Iver?
Same as you, please, Groove.
Ah, so that's 1 tooth for Iver. Great. Plenty.
Tula! How can we make her stop?
What?
I said, how can we make her stop?
Okay, Tula, you can stop now. Tula! Tula, stop!
What?
Stop making a noise like a helicopter.
Oh, I have.
It's no good. A helicopter is not the answer.
It isn't. Why not?
Because I couldn't hear Groove, and Groove couldn't hear me, and you couldn't hear us.
Oh, you're right. If we were flying above the Peep planet, we'd need to talk to each other.
Yeah, what if I said, pass me a cheese sandwich, please, Tula, and you couldn't hear me? That would be awful.
Yes, we'll just have to find something else to fly around in.
But where?
On HoobNet, that's where. I just found a story a Tiddly Peep sent in. It's about a little pig. Oh, I do love a good pig story. I'm sure you will too.
Once upon a time, there was a pig called Peter. Peter used to sit in his field every day, looking up at the sky and dreaming.
It's like me.
One day, Peter saw lots of dandelion seeds floating down towards him.
Wow!
He thought,
I'd love to float down to Earth like a dandelion seed. I could see exactly what my field and my pigsty look like from the sky. Oh, it would be the best fun ever!
the next minute, Harry Hare hopped by. Hippity-hoppity, hippity-hoppity, hop, hop, hop.
Hello, Harry,
said Peter dreamily.
No time to chat,
cried Harry.
I'm off to fly my new plane.
A plane?
Said Peter.
Can I come and see?
Of course,
Harry replied as he hopped off. Hippity-hoppity, hop, hop, hop. Peter ran behind him, and at last they reached Harry's beautiful, shiny plane.
There, look at that. Want to come for a ride?
Yes, please,
said Peter.
Does your plane float down from the sky like a dandelion seed? I'd love to do that.
Well, the plane doesn't float down, but a parachute will. Come on!
So Peter climbed into Harry's plane. He strapped on his parachute, and when the plane was high in the sky, he jumped out. Down, down, down he floated. He saw his field, he saw his pigsty. It was the greatest fun ever. And best of all, Peter proved that pigs really can fly.
If we floated in a parachute, it would be hoobaciously quiet, and we could see the Peep planet.
Well, I'm making a little parachute now to see if it works.
Yeah, but to float down in a parachute, you have to go up in a plane, right?
That's right, Groove.
And then you'd have to jump out of the plane.
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure I want to do that, Tula. Besides, where would we carry all our food?
Groove, stop thinking about food and start thinking about parachutes.
It's ready! Let's test it. Ta-da! Is that hoobly-groobly or what?
Yes.
What's wrong?
Well, that parachute just, it just floated down.
Well, isn't that what's it supposed to do?
Yes, but if we're going down, we're not really flying. We'd be falling.
Oh, I definitely don't want to fall.
Oh, never mind. I can still use the parachute for Hoob News.
What? Hoob News? We're running out of time. We still don't have the answer to the question.
Don't worry, Iver. We'll find it.
Yes, but how?
How? Oh, how? How? Oh, how? Oh, how? 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 Oh, how? Oh, how?
I don't know how. Do you, Groove?
No, and I don't know how to get more than 2 sandwiches in this box either.
Why don't you use a bigger box?
Good idea.
Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Hubba doop, hubba hubba.
Hooble doop, Hoobs. How's it going?
We thought we had the answer, Hubba Hubba, but we were wrong.
We need to find something that's quiet like a parachute but doesn't float down.
Yeah, we need it to stay up.
Abso-hooby-lootly, Groove. Now then, let me think. Well, if Tiddly-Peeps knew about jet planes, they're sure to know of something that flies that's quiet.
And doesn't fly too high. Come on, we're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps.
Yeah.
We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps. They're smart.
They're fun, they know.
The Tiddly-Peeps, the Tiddly-Peeps. If we need to know who, what, where, why, when, and how, we'll ask them. Off we go. We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps. They're smart, they're fun, they know.
It's Iver!
Hooble-doop, Tiddly-Peeps.
Hooble-doop, Iver!
Wow, wow, those are hoobacious pictures.
Thanks!
Are they flying machines?
Yes!
Oh, Hooby-galooby, we've been looking for a Peep flying machine that flies like a bird. You know, we've tried loads of different types, but nothing seems quite right. Yeah. But we haven't tried that one. What's it called?
It's a glider. It's really quiet because it doesn't have an engine.
Oh. No engine? Hooby-galooby, how does it fly?
It glides on the wind like a bird.
Like a bird?
Wow.
Tula, did you hear that?
Yes.
Order a glider now. No, wait a minute. Is there room for 3 hoobs in a glider?
Oh, yes. Lots of room.
Let me see. Oh, show the Hooby cam. Look at that, Tula. Can you see that? Order one like this.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you, Tiddly-Peeps, but I really must dash. Almost time for Hoob News. Hooble-toodle-doo!
Hooble-toodle-doo!
I'm sorry, Tula, but I can't order you a glider from HoobNet because it's too big for the Hoobmobile.
Oh, but it looks so hoobly-groobly.
I was really looking forward to having a ride in one.
Aha! Just because you can't have a glider doesn't mean that you can't go for a ride in one. I can arrange that for you in the blink of a Hooby eye.
Oh, thank you, Hubba Hubba. Come on, it's time for Hoob News.
I'll bring the parachute.
And I'll bring the picnic.
Come on.
Flap your wings, little birdie. Flap your wings and fly. Flap your wings, little birdie.
What can you see from the sky?
I see a pig, little birdie.
I see a pig and a sty.
I see the hoops getting ready for the news. That's what I see when I fly. I see the hoops getting ready for the news. That's what I see when I fly.
Hubba! Hoobledoop, Hoobs. Are you ready to give me what you've got on flying above the Peep planet for my Hoobapedia?
We're ready, Hubba Hubba.
Then you're cleared for takeoff.
Hoobledoop! Woo! To all you Hoobs out there, welcome to Hoob News, the new show for Hoobs everywhere. I'm Iver.
I'm Tula.
Oh, and I'm Groove.
And today we've been asking the question...
What's the best way for Hoobs to fly so we can see the Peep planet?
First we thought perhaps we could ride on a bird. Then we realised we were too big to do that. The Tiddly Peeps told us about jet planes. Problem is, they fly above the clouds.
And that meant we wouldn't be able to see the Peep planet.
Zoom, zoom by, swooping through the sky. Way up there we Hoobie three, Hoobacious things we're sure to see. But if we flew up in a jet, maybe we would get so high that through the clouds we go and would not see much down below.
Then Roma told us all about Hoobie Groovy helicopters.
But when I pretended to be one, we discovered that helicopters are too loud.
Tula! We couldn't hear each other speak. The story was all about a parachute. We thought that was the answer, until we realised it only went one way.
Down, down he floated. He saw his field, he saw his pigsty. It was the greatest fun ever.
So off we went to the Tiddly Peeps again. And guess what? They had the answer.
We've been looking for a Peep flying machine that flies like a bird. You know, we've tried hoobloads of different types, but nothing seems quite right. But we haven't tried that one. What's it called?
A glider!
It's smooth, it's quiet, it doesn't fly above the clouds.
And there's room for plenty of food.
Thank goodness for that, Groove. I wouldn't want you to get hungry so high up.
Neither would I, Hubba Hubba.
So it's thanks once again to Iver, Tula, Groove and Roma for giving Hoobs everywhere a little peep into the world of peeps. And remember, wherever you are, have a hooble-dooble-dooper day and hooble-toodle-doo!
Hooble-toodle-doo!
Right, come on, we're off to have a ride in the glider!
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you going to help me carry the picnic?
Hubba hubba's in Hoobland, and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing, we keep the engine spinning. Hoop hoop hooray! The Hoobapedia is coming your way.
Oh! Hey!